Hi, my friends. This is Dawn, and welcome to my Patreon August update video. I'm sharing with you a little bit of a story, a little backstory about how I came to do a talk about the history of a suit in films. So, way back in 2014, I can't believe it's been 10 years. I published a book called The Cloth of Egypt, All About a Suit. I'm sure you've heard of it. If you don't know about it, please visit my website. There's tons of info. Watch my $15 Patreon video this month, which goes into more information about a suit. Well, in any case, backstory. Sorry. Um, I I made a little magazine with a bunch of outtakes and a bunch of additional information that was not included in the book. I wanted to go into detail and give all my collaborators a shout out, the models, my friends, my fellow photographers, my fellow costume designers, people who didn't have the opportunity to really shine within the context of the book. And I just recently found this still located on a website called MagCloud. And if you're interested in reading an old magazine at this point, but an old magazine that has this backstory of the cloth of Egypt, it is still available. And right now, this is the flip through. There's going to be a link below in the description where you can click on it and go see it and flip through it at your own leisure. It was quite the journey down memory lane to see all these smiling faces and all of the things. I have to tell you, I'm kind of obsessed with magazines, and I've always wanted to have my own magazine. And so this was the first time that I really sat down and built a magazine from scratch. And it included articles, features, interviews, book reviews, all kinds of things. Now, did I go on to make a whole series of magazines with different issues? No, I didn't do that. I tried. I did produce two magazines called Amabella, but I quickly realized that one person cannot make a magazine on a regular basis all by themselves. And so I I decided to focus on books. So I turned my attention and to Zill's Music on Your Fingertips and the coloring book that I did, Color Theory with Pencils and Mandalas. So I decided to stick with the book world. And I'm currently updating Costume from the Hip 30. So I think I'm going to make another little magazine thing one more time, but focus again on my current projects. So here's my question to you. Would you prefer sort of a magazine like this with all kinds of backstory, or do you think that it would be better to do something else, something more generic and related to belly dance and costuming? Please let me know. I thank you. Have a great day. So I just want to let everybody know that the $15 Patreon video is now available. It is part one of a two-part series called A Suit at the Movies. One of the things about writing the book The Cloth of Egypt was that I couldn't afford to invest a lot of money in copyrighted imagery, historical imagery that's within copyright. So I bought a few pictures. If you flip through the book, you might remember spotting Lenny Kravitz, for instance. I had to pay $280 for the privilege of renting the picture of Lenny Kravitz, and totally worth it. But that gets expensive after a while. So the history section doesn't include a lot of imagery. In this talk, A Suit at the Films, A Suit in Movies, I have the opportunity, because of the nature of a slideshow and a talk, and that it's part of a class, to share with you that information. So if you want to take watch that class, it's going to be two pieces. In the first half, I'm going to talk about historicity, the history, illusions, and I'm also going to talk about 20s fashion. In the second part, which will come in September, I will be talking about the sort of current wave of films that use a suit to allude backwards in time to the 1920s, as well as this crazy connection between celebrities, rockers, models, and this glorious fabric that I love, a suit. So there'll be plenty of pictures of rockers and their wives and girlfriends and, you know, all that wonderful stuff. And yeah, more Lenny Kravitz, of course. But of course, if you are interested in a suit, these are the months to hang with me, and I look forward to sharing with you more information about this fabric. So, if you are looking for the $3 video, it is a flip through of Delina's book with some thoughts about the where belly dance books from the 1970s fit as an informational source for the history of belly dance. So that's a wrap. I will chat with you again next month. Take care and be well. Bye.